Hello and welcome to my epic video where I go on letterboxd and look at 1-star reviews of my favorite movies because I hate myself. First, we will start off with I'll start off with Shootist Money 2 or Money 2 Shoe, whatever. I don't care. Reviews, let's do sort by lowest first. Done. I'm really scared. Okay, let's start. Half a star review, not even 1 star. Half a star for the super perforator song and nothing else because this really sucks. May, I hope you rot in hell. I don't know. Maybe that's like the original actor or something. Don't know about Carl May. Understandable, it's not everyone's humor. Let's scroll down a little. We're at the 1-star reviews now. I'm searching for an English one, by the way, because, oh god. I haven't read this before, I'm just gonna read it. I showed the English dub to my American friends to teach them about German culture, and now we all agree it needs to end. Maybe the American dub is just really bad, because in German, it was so fucking funny, I was crying laughing the first time I watched it. I laughed, even, if it's my 100th time watching it, I would still laugh. My opinion, but I'll try to live translate this one because this seems interesting. 22 years ago, I thought this movie was really funny. Sadly, it aged really bad, and it's almost unbearable. I'd rather watch The Naked Gun. It's a 1980s movie. Not sure the exact date it came out, but it's really funny too. I like it, so I don't mind. Yeah, again, they'd rather watch The Naked Gun 20 more times. Understandable. Let's see, next. I'll do Duck the Carbine High Massacre because I do really love this film. Let's see. Sort by lowest first. I Say With Fear. This is among the worst movies I've ever watched. Understandable, Have a Nice Day, it had a fucking budget of a fucking paper straw. If you haven't seen it, the worst movie I've ever watched, and nothing will ever come close to this. First movie I couldn't finish. TS feels like a school project. First movie I couldn't ever finish. Then why did you log in on Letterboxd if you didn't finish? And a little odd, but yeah. I will be commenting because I'm allowed to, because I'm a hater. If you couldn't finish it, why would you log it on Letterboxd? Not mad, just curious. Before I post this, I just want to. This review is from. Okay, it genuinely won't let me see. I'm just. Oh my god! I almost sent it, and it said furious instead of curious because I misspelled. Here, post. It's from Oh wait, no, it's not even. No, I was scared it would be from fucking 2020 or something. No, it was from April 2026, which means it was actually 6 days ago. This is not bad, okay? This movie is so ass, but I love it. Okay, Layla, if you truly do love it, then where's the heart? Just kidding, because you can like movies. This movie fucking sucks, bro. It's crazy how this movie is available on YouTube. Yeah, it's kind of crazy, but I'm glad it is available on YouTube because it's a fucking pain in the ass to watch on archive.org, which is where I started watching it until it was starting to piss me off because it stopped working every 5 seconds. 0 Day is better. Both movies are good. You can't compare to 0 Day because it's a whole other genre. Because one is a comedy and the other is way more serious, obviously. Shit Real Bad. Yeah. This is a longer one. The acting in this was 90s porn acting. Of course it was. The director who made this makes snuff films, and if you don't know what snuff is, just it's not real, by the way, for the record. Obviously he didn't kill people, William Hellfire. But you can look it up. The only parts I really liked were with the black kid. Yeah, he was funny. When he told of Derek for reading a Mein Kampf, calling it a hate text when turning around to be seen a I hate white people shirt. Yeah, that was funny. But at least he has a point on Derek. But holy shit, the school shooters were the most boring and annoying dudes imaginable. To each their own. I wanted them to kill themselves before they started to shoot up this school. The most edgelord movie I've ever watched in the Columbine shooting movie category. Yeah, I believe the directors went to jail for making the worst movie, not even the shit jokes would say the story. I'm sorry, I'm laughing at bad reviews for one of my favorite movies right now, but they kind of have a point. Except for, in my opinion, it wasn't boring, and they actually did want to. Joyce Mack and William Hellfire went to jail for Dr. Carbine High Massacre because they had, even though, there weren't any kids at the school, obviously, except for them, but they were arrested for taking guns to school where they were filming. I'll scroll down a little. I'll read one more review, maybe. Okay, it's another longer one. I always give credit to people who make a movie, but sometimes said movies should be hidden from the world so you can make something better with the skills you gained from when making this film. You know what? Looking at the director's work, in my final video, I'm assuming there will be a cut to this right now because, it was, the first part of this, my mom came into my room. Not in my room, sorry, I'm dumb as fuck. I mean into the house. I'm supposed to be studying history right now, but I'm doing this instead. Next we're doing 0 Day. 2003, 2002, whatever. Again, this is bad reviews. I mean, probably for you, it hasn't been I don't know how long. Okay. Overrated, boring garbage. Took a real-life tragic situation and turned it into an edgelord slop film. Insensitive movie with an even more insensitive fandom. I agree with the insensitive fandom part. There are some very insensitive people. But just because you are part of the fandom does not mean you're insensitive, because you can understand a really serious movie but still have fun with it, in my opinion. Slop film. Honestly, if you think this is a slop film, you know what? Again, all of these, they're opinions, but I think it was really well made, and it shows how, especially the scene with Rachel, you can tell that, I don't know, the acting is just so fucking good, it's scary. Sometimes you forget it's real. Let's do a longer one. The film was very shocking, and I believe it did a really good job of portraying the morbidity and arrogance in the two boys. I was so incredibly annoyed by them and their mannerisms the whole time. I do, however, think that it was very distasteful and disrespectful to the victims of the tragedy this movie is based on. If they were going to make a movie bringing awareness to this tragedy, they should have asked for the victims' consent and maybe focused more on their stories instead of the prosecutors. I understand what this person means, but also, it's supposed to be filmed. It's based off the basement tapes. They made it because, they were, the basement tapes. If you don't know what the basement tapes are, Eric and Dylan, the Columbine shooters, um made tapes before they, you know, ended up doing Columbine. Most of these are lost media, but I saw a video. I'm not sure if the whole thing is actually that, or maybe the person, the YouTuber, talks in between. But I saw there's like roughly an hour around. Maybe I'm not 100% sure. An hour of them are available on YouTube. Again, I'm not sure if it's an actual hour of them. Maybe it's even, I don't know. I don't remember the time fully, but yeah. Totally understandable. I don't know. In my opinion, I think it was a really well made movie. But you know, with my taste in movies, maybe you shouldn't be listening to me right now. Well, most of these reviews are just calling it horrible or just say hated it. Like, there's not a lot of long reviews, so I'll look at another movie. Let me just go through my diary because actually, let's do Infamous Bondage Murders because I really love that one. It's really I liked it. It's a William Hellfire movie, so just like Duck. Um, let's do this. 1 star. More than a half, So I know what's. I keep Oh, this was from this reviews from this year. Awful edgelord fake snuff shit. Ever seen a fedora wearing snuffer? Kinda funny at first. I like Armand. Why did it randomly cut to Stanley whipping Armand? Lol, kinda gay. Dude, that was my favorite scene. I don't know. I totally get it if you didn't like it. Cause it's to each their own. It's like fucking fake snuff film. What do you expect? I mean, the budget, like, if you watch the movie, they had, like, maybe $10 so they could buy fake blood or something. Um, uh, okay, let's see. This one has 75 likes. It's this long. It's really long. If I ever get captured, bound, and killed by a dude wearing a fucking fedora, just heave my corpse into the dumpster. So embarrassing. Uh, This boring fake snuff for incels with a revenge fetish, completely unpleasant, sure, but also so cringe-inducing it makes your skin crawl. Best part was the minute bumper for Psycho Sister. Uh, I don't know. The first part was yeah, that's funny. Yeah, I agree. I mean, look, it's like this is a really weird, kind of movie. You it's not something normal people watch. I can see, why incels, would like it, but I like it because it's kind of fun. I don't know, maybe that's weird. Um, but I'm not exactly normal, so um, let's see. Actually, let's do 2001: Space Odyssey. That would really that would interest me a lot. This is gonna be very scary. Oh, let me find a good one. Skip through most of it as it was silence and slow-mo shots, but also barely understood the story. Some parts I got to watch seemed okay, but just way too slow and drawn out for me. May have been better if it was faster paced or less sounds and cinematography shots. Um, Understandable. Have a nice day. Um, I really force myself to watch it to the end, but I can't. It's just way too boring. I'm sorry. Then why log in on letterboxd again? I'm sorry. Maybe I sound like a bitch when I say this, but from the sounds, like from how they said it, I feel like they didn't even watch it to the end, which is sad because the end was really great. I mean, in my opinion, it was really wow. And I will be reading the books so I can understand the end because there's 4 books. 2001, 2010, which there's also a movie to 2010. I don't know, 2060 something, and 3001. And in my dad, who has read the books, said that in 3001, they answer all the questions. Also, I just realized, you can see the shot. That's Dave Bowman because I fucking love 2001. But it's like, what am I gonna do about it? It's just not everyone's taste. Now I'm gonna do one that will probably really hurt me reading bad reviews about it because I really love this film. I wrote 2,000 words about it, which I I don't have that fic anymore. I orphaned it because I was kind of embarrassed, honestly. But it was actually kind of okay. But okay, let me just find a good one. That's like in English. Okay, there's so many just German ones. I'll just find a good German one that'll translate. Um, I don't know, but basically, what? This one star review says Till Schweiger once killed my guinea pig. Oh my god. Oh my god. Well, reply. No, actually, I don't know what to reply. I was gonna say maybe I'll say something funny too, but yeah. Honestly, okay, it wasn't even that bad. The bad reviews. I was expecting it to be worse. There were a few bad ones, but they were in German, and I didn't feel like translating this much. Um, Feuer, Ice, and Dosenbier. Let's do that one. It's another Rickkavanian movie because I'm a sucker for Rickkavanian. Obviously, he was my most watched actor last year. Lowest first. Let's see. Um, one of the one-star reviews says, mir geht es gar nicht gut, which means I don't feel well at all. What there? I feel like I'm gonna scroll down and I have to actually search for an actual I have to search for an actual review because all of them are just fucking one-liners that are really dumb. Dude, Mr. Burns did a review on this film. I'll just translate it somehow. An extra half star for the gag with the chase that I found really funny. Because it's a 1-star review, I'm guessing it would have been a half a star review only. But otherwise, it's just a really peinlich. What the fuck is peinlich in English? Thank you, translate. It is embarrassing. Yes, exactly. It's just it's embarrassing, dumb humor. Yeah, understandable. Let's see. I don't know what else to look at because there's so many films I've seen that I love. I love every film I watch. Every film I watch, I obsess over for like the rest of the day, a little longer maybe, depending on when or how much I liked it. Okay, let's do Killing Is My Business, honey. And do you know what surprise? Rick Cavanian is here. Yeah, man, I'm a sucker for German movies with Rick Cavanian. It's actually a really good movie, and I think the reviews shouldn't be that bad. There's only the lowest review is a 1-star review, and there's only one because the next one is 1.5, which look isn't much more, but you know. Um, well, it's a German movie. I had to laugh a couple times, but it's overall waste of time. Um, okay. Then someone said it's a German John Wick. Um, yeah, I mean, most of the reviews are good. I can't say much. Maybe I should look at like a English movie because I've only been looking at German ones so far. And German ones specifically from like with like the same, you know, that one song that goes like the same 5 songs, the same 5 songs. The radio station plays the same 5 songs. Oh my god, I was insane. How often did I watch From Dusk Till Dawn, bro? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alone on this page. That's kind of uh oh, let's do Harold and Kumar. No, actually, I mean, I don't know. I wasn't that. I need to. I don't know. I watch a lot of random things, so. Oh, this is bad. This is all Reservoir Dogs. I think I'll just end the video here because it's like this plus I think another like 8 minutes. That's like over 20. Like and subscribe, and maybe I'll post more movie slop because it's all I do. Maybe I'll rant about something else next time. Goodbye.